Fun times. Morocco was a big. Yourself. Who are the cliques back then? Yourself, Bobby. Yourself, Don Morocco, Brother Fuge, Adrian Adonis, I guess.
Adrian, yeah.
Yeah. Who I get Bret Hart came later on. He was more a journeyman, sure. A journeyman in it. Maybe Mr. Perfect. And people, and people would say to me, you guys caused so much trouble. And what they don't understand is we finally, we really tried. We're all family men. I'm talking right now to one of the greatest family men on our business. And what we would do at nighttime is you could have anything you wanted, but we would all get into one guy's room or a room that had two of them, and the bathtub would be full of beer, and we could tell our lies or do whatever we wanted, but you couldn't leave the room because you're going to get into trouble. And guys would go. Yeah,
we were pretty smart that way, though. Keeping it in the rooms like that. But you got to remember, back in those times, we used to work every night. Sometimes we'd have double shots.
Yeah, which is brutal.
Where you'd work one. Remember, they'd put us on the opening match in like Detroit, and then fly us to Chicago. We'd get there in time for the main event.
Yeah, and they also used to do, was it Greensboro, Toronto was another one?
Right.
And boy, if I was a cocaine smuggler, I could have made a fortune.
The TVs used to be done in one night. We'd do one night in Allentown and one night in Hamburg, I think it was.
Yeah.
You didn't do one show, you did three.
That's right. 3 shows. And the amount of interviews during the daytime before the...
Right, and sometimes we'd be on the road over 100 days in a row without getting home.
Brother.
So, we had to stash the beer in
we did.
the tub, I mean, we had to. Shoot, what else are you going to do?
Because
finally you get to come... Matter of fact, it got so bad, if I was flying from the East Coast to the West Coast, I could stop here for 2 or 3 hours and then fly back out. So I did all that at my own expense.
Yeah, just try to keep some kind of sanity. I can remember, Bobby, like 90, like you and I were always together, something like 90 or 100 days, and I actually had to check in a hotel room for a couple of days before going home because neither one of us are domestically violent men. Neither one of us. I don't want to just speak for Bobby. He speaks for himself, but I've never seen it. And it was so difficult on you emotionally, physically, intellectually, morally. It was so difficult. We kept trying to come up with new paths to stay alive, and then we'd lose somebody, and and so that'd make us start drinking, and tell about that fella that and another guy, and they have no idea. I can remember in the Hojos in Pittsburgh. They got it's like 11 a.m. And both you and I got to bed about 10:59. Snatch our butt up, and there's Mean Gene in room 254. There's the backdrop, and you'd kick out. I'd kick out. I don't know what was needed. 12, 15 interviews. Now go back to bed. Then they get you.
Right.
Right. What a training ground. What a training.
You ain't kidding.
Holy cow, what a training. And we remember that we were talking about Charlotte and who was on the rosters, and we didn't even get to a lot of great guys, but another one, Dusty Rhodes.
Don Kernodle, which I mentioned earlier, but Don was down there.
Yeah. There wasn't a bad one in the bunch. I'm not even sure that, and it's almost that same pool of talent that made the move from Charlotte to New York. Pretty close.
Right.
But those guys, go ahead. I'm sorry, Bobby.
Hogan come in from Minneapolis, I think.
That's right.
But so did, oh gosh, the big guy's son. Gosh, I know his name.
Big guy's son.
I forget.
Andre the Bigger Giant?
Just a while ago. Huh?
Andre the Bigger Giant?
No, Larry the X Hennig.
Oh, jeez.
Kurt Hennig.
Oh, Mr. Perfect, yeah. Mr. Perfect. So, one time we're in the WCW, and they got this thing where Sting is supposed to magically appear, and I know I got to take a break. I'm getting this out first. Sting was supposed to magically appear, and there was going to be fog and all these wrestlers. And so what they needed to do, they needed like 5 wrestlers to get under the ring and stay there the whole card before the people come in, and then come out whenever. And Mr. Perfect, he went into the bathroom, and he had a little bit of a tummy ache, and in a paper bag he left a deposit, and boom, just like the 1 minute the people are coming in, and Mr. Wonder, our Kurt, slipped under that apron. Hey boys, how you doing, bro? Just left that bag there. He says, well, do a good job. See you later. And that bag stunk so bad. They cursed him. I got to take a break. We'll be right back with the one, the only, my best man, Bobby Orton Jr. And they don't call him Junior anymore.